We're back. Sports Unplugged.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, man. Just Manti Te'o and Lance Armstrong back-to-back fakes. Kind of
depressing, ain't it?
Yeah, it's kind of depressing, man.
Brings it down.
Kind of depressing. But let's talk about something that's got me real excited, and that is the NFL postseason so far. It has been very, very, very good. Last week might have been some of the best playoff football.
At least the highest scoring, we know that.
High scoring, and just the excitement of the games that we've seen in a long time, with really only 2 games being just out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Ravens, they're on a mission from God. I call them the Blues Brothers because they're on a mission from God. They have a pack of gum, Ray Lewis, it's dark, and they're wearing sunglasses.
Right.
That win over the Broncos, if that wasn't the Lord,
that was the Lord
shining down on them.
When Corey Graham is your MVP.
I don't know what. And that safety from Denver had the nerve in the post-game interviews like, I made that play 1,000 times. 9 out of 10 times I make that play. But what about the one damn time we needed you to do it? Because he looked like a little kid and Pop Warner turning around.
That was, okay.
Jacoby Jones didn't even realize that. He was like, oh, my God, there's a ball.
Hey, man, look, when I saw that play, and like I said, I was at the other job, and I'm looking at the TV, and I'm seeing the ball in the air. Literally, I was just walking past. I'm seeing the ball in the air. I'm like, knock it down. I'm like, where's he? He's just chucking it. Okay. I'm like, hey, man, take a shot. I'm like, obviously, I don't know what the hell is this?
Ball game.
Man. So when they showed the replay, I'm just like, what is this dude doing? What's the safety doing? How you let him behind you?
Listen.
And then I was like, why are you jumping backwards?
Listen.
Just catch the ball if you want to. I'll tackle you. He had to score a touchdown. Just tackle him, man.
Take the pass interference. Torrey Smith said it the best. He said he was on the other side of the field, matched up one-on-one with Champ Bailey. And he says as he's running, he looks back.
Champ Bailey was something else,
he
too,
said he
by the way.
Looks back in the pocket and sees Joe stepping up in the pocket and about to crank it up to the other way. He said so he turns and looks back downfield, and he said the safety's flat. Now, for those of you all don't know football terminology, that meant the safety wasn't backpedaling. He wasn't running forward.
He was just standing.
He was just standing. Now, I said for the receiver on the far side of the field to see that you was flat, I'm like, what was he thinking? Did he think Joe was getting sacked or whatever? And here's what bothers me about Joe Flacco. God, this dude kills me. He'll have a game like that, and then the next game you won't see him. But I don't know what it is. He seems to take playing against other superhero quarterbacks as a challenge.
As a challenge, and he
outplays Tom Brady every time they get together. So far, he's done it with Manning. And let's talk about Peyton Manning.
Oh, no, okay. Let me handle this because Peyton's my boy.
Okay, yeah, I want you to talk about this because I think Peyton is the second greatest white man in America next to Bruce Willis.
Got you. Now, so.
With that being said.
Let me handle this because,
please, because you got a lot to explain.
Yeah, I know. Okay. He's still the MVP.
With co-MVP.
Yeah, but if co-MVPs weren't allowed, it'd be Peyton.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
I'm just saying.
Let me ask you a question. Let's see. Both of them were the tops of. Well, no, Peyton wasn't really the best quarterback in the league this year, numbers-wise. Right?
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson was the best running back, numbers-wise, this
you
year.
know,
Correct?
Go ahead.
They won their division, right?
Yeah, they did.
Which is pretty weak, minus them.
Okay.
And the Vikings made it into the playoffs in a division that's considerably tougher than, and they beat some teams that they had to beat to get in. Okay. Green Bay, Bears. Okay.
Gotcha.
And let's see. Final result is Adrian Peterson was 9 yards away from breaking a 27-year-old record.
Right.
And they lost.
Okay.
Peyton Manning kind of threw an interception that sealed their fate late in the game.
Right.
One and done, too.
Okay.
Even though they had a bye, one and done.
Yeah. Okay.
Tim Tebow last year won a playoff game with the Broncos in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Go ahead. Finish
Okay. Peyton Manning still not MVP of the regular season. Regular season. We're not even talking about regular season. Okay.
I want to counteract that point.
Go ahead.
Who's the regular season rushing leader?
I don't care.
Who's the regular season passing leader? And Manning.
I
think it was Drew Brees.
But he had the highest QBR.
Oh, well, who's the best running back in the league regular season?
It was ADP.
Okay.
Okay then. Now my boy Peyton Manning, God bless him, love him to death.
Second greatest white man in America,
behind Bruce Willis. Now, we do know that Peyton has some shortcomings. They say if you confuse him, he struggles. Not many teams are able to confuse him.
Okay.
Something happens when it's cold outside, and he can't really finish or win a game.
Happens a lot.
But as I have heard, the greatest regular season quarterback of all time, and that is what he is. Am I surprised that he lost in the first game? No. Because when you love somebody, like I love Peyton Manning, I think he's just the greatest, and his commercials are the best. You know that you're going to love him even with their weaknesses, and there's something that Peyton does, and he loses games he's not supposed to lose, and he does that regularly in the playoffs. So I wasn't surprised that they lost. It kind of was fitting that they lost because that's the Peyton Manning way, but one hell of a regular season.
Let me tell you a quarterback that did surprise me in the divisional playoffs, Colin Kaepernick. If you told me that the 49ers were going to put up 45 points in that game, I would be like, you're crazy.
Right.
But this just goes to show me that Green Bay really doesn't have a defense.
No, they don't.
And they look very old against Colin Kaepernick because the runs he got off were crazy. That 50-something yard run, that was just insane.
But see, the thing is,
it was like a video game.
This is what I enjoy about the San Francisco 49ers, man. Because when they beat the Bears, and I mean beat the Bears.
Whoop their ass.
They beat the Bears a whole totally different way than they beat the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, they did.
Because in that game, Colin Kaepernick looked like the best passing quarterback you've ever seen.
Yes.
The most accurate passing quarterback. He didn't even get off that many runs, but it's hard to run against the Bears.
Right.
But against that Green Bay Packers,
shredded them.
And it's amazing also, but also what was amazing to me was that everyone kind of saw what Washington was doing with RG3. And if you watched how everybody that had a mobile quarterback was installing these quick pistol offenses throughout the league. I mean, that's not
something that would be fresh in the running quarterback's mind because he just was probably running it in college, so it's easy for him to retain.
But here's the thing. That's the same exact offense Colin Kaepernick ran in Nevada. There was a pistol, and he destroyed in that. So seeing him do that, I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, can this offense work? We always said, can a running quarterback, but even though he can pass, can a quarterback that's like that work in the league? You know, there was injuries. Look at RG3. The boy got beat up badly this year.
I think RG3 could have been a lot better. He just has to get a little bigger. Colin Kaepernick's not a small dude.
No, he's not.
He's jacked. He's big, and so I think with that same speed. So he's not Cam Newton big, but he's somewhere right in the middle.
He's tall. He's lean, but he's bigger than RG3.
Yeah,
he's solid. So that was amazing to me. Like you said, that San Francisco Green Bay game, that was, like you said, a blowout. Wasn't close. New England Texans, you can throw that game out too. That was just that was a mess as well.
Now the Falcons and the Seahawks.
That game right there.
Once again.
Yo.
Can we stop? No. Now it's my time to talk about one of my favorite new quarterbacks in the league, and I'm going to be a fan of his for a long time.
Go ahead.
Let's speak on it.
All right.
Mr. Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Falcons go up early, 20-0. This game is over, right? People turning the TV,
27-7, right?
Game's over, right? Then I go away for a little bit. I come back, and I said, what in the hell has happened?
Right.
This game is knotted up. Or
you were gone that long?
Yes. I cut it. I was like, damn, Falcons blowing Seahawks out. And I said, I just want to say this.
That was the game of the weekend, by the way.
I just want to say
that was the game.
Matt
of the
Ryan, 24-35, 250 yards, 3 TDs, 2 interceptions. Russell Wilson.
Right.
24 of 36, 385 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 pick.
Right. Hey, hell of a game. Hey, like I said, when we had our discussion before about rookies of the year, when we had discussed this before, when we going off the regular season numbers and how they played, they all played well, man.
The only thing RG3 did incredulously better than Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck is touchdown to interception ratio. I'll give him that.
All the numbers. Matter of fact, my thing right here is this: if I had to go rank them, I would rank RG3, Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck. Because Andrew Luck, if you looked, even though they made the playoffs, Andrew Luck had a lot of turnovers, a lot of touchdowns, but a lot of turnovers. Man, I'd have to go with the people that were more efficient, and the guys that were more efficient was RG3 and Russell Wilson. But then when I saw him play that game, I'm like, God dang, this boy here. And my thing is also with him, he don't get touched.
No.
And everyone's been bringing that, and everyone keeps talking about how he doesn't take hits. And I'm watching him.
Smart.
He just slides, run out of bounds. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not taking no pops for what? Because the man and the way to watch him just control the game. You don't panic. He ain't flustered. He ain't rushed. He's just controlling the game, man.
All poise, ladies and gentlemen.
And the thing is, it was on Twitter, Facebook. We were all talking about it when Russell Wilson. Because if you were a Bears fan, the end of that game was just like deja vu, deja vu, deja vu. Because when Russell Wilson and everybody, I was like, they about to score and take the lead here. Like, Russell ain't gonna not score here. And when they drove down that field, I was like, oh, I remember this from when they beat the Bears. Scored a touchdown. Then left 30 seconds and 2 timeouts for Matty Ice to do what he did to us, 3-4 years ago? Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you, Professor Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go back to a previous statement you said about Peyton Manning, why he should get the MVP, and I think you quoted.
Did you really? Are you going back to that right now?
Yeah, I am, because
why do you do that?
It's a love fest with Peyton Manning, and I'm kind of tired of it. I respect him. I'm kind of tired of it. You said Peyton Manning, quarterback rating.
Yeah, QBR.
105.
Total QBR.
Aaron Rodgers. 108. Best QBR in the NFL.
No. But if you go to the other QBR, the one that actually matters nowadays.
The quarterback. Damn ESPN. I'm talking about the one on NFL.com.
We're talking about.
That's the one that matters.
I was talking about the QBR.
That matters. And
the total QBR.
And Aaron Rodgers threw for 400 yards less than Peyton Manning. 39 TDs, 8 interceptions. Manning, 37 TDs, 11 interceptions.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, how the hell is he the league MVP even over Aaron Rodgers?
Because
he went to the playoffs.
He took that team to the playoffs, and he had a broken neck.
Hey,
man, I don't care what happened. I don't care what happened. I don't care what happened in the playoffs, God dang it.
You played the broke neck card.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
That's what I do.
That's cool.
That's what I do.
It's cool, son.
Yeah, broke neck.
Cool.
Even Aaron Rodgers said that Peyton Manning was the MVP. And now what?
Yeah,
Right.
Aaron said that because he's like, yo, man, I wanted to win a ring this year. It ain't going to happen because my defense old. I don't want to throw them under the bus. So, yeah, give it to the white man. Give it to him.
All right. So.
All right, now, this sets up some good games this week.
Yep.
49ers at Falcons. I want you to tell me who you got and why.
Well, okay. I got the 49ers to win that game.
You wanted to say Falcons, though.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You was like, I got the...
I have the 49ers. I have the 49ers. I have the 49ers winning that game. Hell, I had Seattle beating the Falcons. I just didn't have no faith in the Falcons in the playoffs. But I had the 49ers winning that game because, first of all, their defense, and I still don't think they're going to figure out Colin Kaepernick in that offense. Michael Crabtree playing like an all-pro wide receiver right now. Randy Moss.
What would you say?
He's there.
What would you say is the weakest part of the 49ers defense?
Of the defense?
Yeah. If they had a
secondary.
And this is why.
I've never Julio Jones, Roddy White?
I've never done this since we've been. The Falcons will beat the 49ers.
Okay.
Because the Falcons are able to run a track meet. The 49ers aren't. 49ers can't do it.
I think the defense is in the hold up. Who do you got, Ravens or New England?
You know what? I just believe in Ray. I believe in the mystique.
I believe in Ray, too. I have the Ravens versus the 49ers,
And
though.
they don't have Gronk.
They don't have Gronk, but the thing is, the Ravens have been playing New England. These games have been good lately.
No, but I'm just saying. And then the Patriots are still at a disadvantage. They don't have Gronk. They can't run those two athletic tight ends out there. And I just think, Ray, man, they're playing off that emotion, dog.
I have a Harbaugh Super Bowl, and you have the Harbaugh versus them Falcons. It's all right.
You know what? I'm not. Listen.
Huh?
I've been saying Harbaugh Super Bowl because that'll be the first time two brothers ever coached against each other. I just don't think that's.
That's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
That 49ers secondary, I'm just worried about it, man.
It's all right. It's okay.
We'll see.
We'll see. And then we'll talk about it next week.
We're done for the day.
Yeah, we're done.
Hey, man, make sure y'all check us out. Sports Unplugged, Facebook, Sports Unplugged, Big Mad, Leon Rogers on Twitter. We go! Thank you, Mighty Wings.